Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to One Neigh at a Time. I'm Kathy, and my neigh for the day is September 11th. I'm reminiscing about this day. I think it was 19 years ago now, I think they say, that, sitting in my living room and watching the towers fall and seeing the airplane come in and hit that second tower, and how I feared for the world at that time, how I feared for, what is going on. I remember calling and contacting my mother at that time to make sure she was safe, or just wondering if she was watching it, and feeling threatened. Life was threatening at that point. I really felt like the United States could, something big was going to happen, and obviously it did. We went to war. We are still at war. We were probably still at war before that, but for me, I noticed it. It became prominent in my mind. It became, a big deal, and back then, I was really, really afraid for what was happening in the United States. And today, many years later, many things have happened in between, and I'm still afraid for the United States. I'm afraid for the world. I see destruction, not towers going down, but destruction of people's spirits going down. What we think about each other, what we feel about each other, what we say to each other, to strangers. I even hear the President of the United States saying about other humans, what he has to say about China. It's the China disease. When he says that to me, when I hear that, I hear him destroying a country's power and all the individuals that live in that country. And maybe it's the right thing to say to the rest of the world or whatever, but it's not the right thing. I don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear, the comments between both of the presidential candidates right now. It's really struggling to hear them call each other names and demean who they are, not what they want to accomplish in the world, but they demean who they are as humans. And that's what we've come. That's what we've come to. I've seen on Facebook so many posts about, calling each other names. We don't even know who they are, because they have a thought and the other person has a thought and they don't agree with the thought. So, let's bash them. Let's throw them under the bridge. Let's pound on them. Let's make them somebody, let's make them feel like they, their voice is not okay. Their voice is not human. We've become souls that don't care about other souls. And there's so many of us that do. I'm not saying there's so many that there isn't people that don't care. There's many kind-hearted, loving people out there. And I'm not saying that I am a perfect human being, that I don't think of other people as destructible. I do, but I'm just struggling being me right now. I don't even know what me is. I don't understand what I'm even supposed to believe right now. The world just seems so crazy, where, we have masks that hide our mouths, masks that hide the smile that's underneath a hello. I find myself walking through, the grocery store and smiling at the person that's going around me, and they can't see my smile, so they just think I'm looking at them oddly. Our facial expressions have been taken away from us, and the only thing that, I feel like I have this disease I'm carrying around that I'm trying to hide, instead of, I have healing inside. I don't know. It's so hard. I want to heal. I want to heal myself. I want to heal others. I want to I want to show love and be loved. And it just seems so hard to do behind a mask, you know? And the world's kind of like that right now. We're all behind masks, and you know, the computer screen is a mask. The you know, texting and twittering and Facebook and Instagram, all those are masks for what's really going on inside of us. So, you know, today I just wanna shout out to you know, to love, shout out to healing, shout out to taking a day to breathe and to be kind to another. And even though people don't see your smile behind your mask, smile at people. Maybe they'll see it through your eyes. And you know, they say that the eyes are windows to our souls. And you know, we don't have to cover our eyes today as we walk around outside. So, you know, show your soul through your eyes if you can. You know, many of us have eyes that behind them is pain and sadness, and you know, I'm carrying a little of that today, and I'm trying hard to smile through it. But you know, I do have some pain and some aches and some you know, really just cruelty in the world is really bothering me today with this 9/11. And to know it that day, I thought, oh my God, what is happening? And you know, years later, I'm still at, oh my God, what is happening? So, you know, say a little prayer today. You know, shout out to the universe that we all find peace, you know. So the whole serenity prayer, God, grant me the serenity so that I may find I can't believe, you know, right now I'm at a loss for words for the serenity prayer. That's just crazy for me that I've said it a million times, and when I'm put in front of, you know, others to say it out loud, I'm stumbling at the words. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Yeah. Yep. You know, when I close my eyes, I can remember it. When I was looking into my own face on the camera, I forgot it. So grant me the serenity, God. Peace and wisdom. All of it. We need it. The world needs it. God bless you all.